Zhaozhenghao, Utah. It's Wednesday, which only means one thing. We are cooking with Kim.
Check me if I'm wrong, but did you just open the show by speaking Chinese?
I did.
Zhaozhenghao. Oh, it's good to see you too.
That's what I was told how to say it.
Wow, okay. Well, for our viewers this morning, that means good morning and welcome to the home team in the Thermador kitchen with Danny Allen and Vanessa Cini. That's what that means. So, as many of you know, the Olympics are well off into their second week of competition. Kim Warren is here in the Thermador kitchen with some very special guests and recipes to tie in the Chinese culture so we understand it better.
Yes, and she's not going to be alone in the Thermador kitchen. Utah's First Lady, Mary Kay Huntsman, and former Today Show personality, Diane Thomas, are here and ready to go. So keep it right here, and you're watching the home team.
Zhaozhenghao.
We're building more than we can see right now. A home is so much more than just a house, a shelter of love, a place of healing, floor to ceiling. Join us, join the home team, join the home team, join the home team.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the latest edition of the home team. My name is Danny Allen. This is my stunning co-host and Broadway dancer, Vanessa Cini.
Yes, today is Wednesday, August 20th, 2008, and we have some very special guests for you this morning. First, Diane Thomas and her guest from the Asian market will be making egg drop soup, one of my personal faves. Yes. And then later, Utah's First Lady, Mary Kay Huntsman, and her daughter Gracie are in the Thermador kitchen making cookies.
Absolutely. Chocolate chip cookies, right?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Favorite.
And good morning, Danny. You're looking very Ted Nugent-y today.
Ted Nugent. Thank you.
Ted Nugent.
Yeah, I had a message from Ted. He wants a shirt back after the show. Anyway, get up, aim your TV towards the kitchen, and get ready. It's Wednesday, and we're cooking with Kim Warren.
Good
morning, Kim Warren.
Zhaozhenghao. Zhaozhenghao.
I'll get it.
We'll have to ask Junlu how to say that in a minute when we get cute Junlu on the show.
How do we say it? Zhaozhenghao. Right? Okay.
Zhaozhenghao. See, we got pros here today that do lots. Yes.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you very much. I didn't bring anything with me today because I have things to give you from my heart instead.
She has food for our stomachs usually, but food for our soul today.
I have all of that today. I have like some really neat quotes and some, I've just been watching the Olympics, everyone has, right? Sure. And I talked about it a little bit last week, but I am just inspired by these athletes and their drive and their everything that gets them to where they are. And someone gave me this little book of quotes that was put together by Bud Greenspan, who is like, you know, he does all the Olympic stuff. And I just wanted to read a few of these quotes, and I've actually got them so we can super them on the screen for our viewers because I thought they were cool. But the first one here says, doctors and scientists said that breaking the 4-minute mile was impossible, that one would die in the attempt. Thus, when I got up from the track after collapsing at the finish line, I figured I was dead. And that was Roger Bannister from Great Britain, who was the first man to break the 4-minute mile.
You know what we're talking about on the show? Your opinion on this. They said they wouldn't be able to break the 4-minute mile, right? They said they would never go under 10 seconds in the 100-meter. Right. When does the human body get to the point where you can't get any faster? Because every year it gets faster. Is it going to be a 3-minute mile?
These Jamaicans are just like taking off, right?
Crazy.
It's cool. But here's the second one. This goes right along with what you're saying. It says, I was told over and over again that I would never be successful, that I was not going to be competitive, and the technique was simply not going to work. All I could do was shrug and say, well, we'll just have to see. Dick Fosbury, the Fosbury flop. I mean, they still use that. He won a gold medal in the Mexico City Olympics, and his technique is revolutionary, and it's what they use all the time. So I've got one more, and I love Greg Louganis, and this is from him. And it said, when I was young, I had a speech impediment. It was frustrating because I would stand in front of the class and make all these mistakes, and they would ridicule me. So I directed my energy to what I could do physically. I showed people that I could dance, do gymnastics, and I could dive. And he won 4 gold medals, 2 in Seoul and 2 in Los Angeles. He's just so awesome, so inspirational to me. It's just amazing what these people go through and what they can accomplish.
I know, especially with Greg Louganis and hitting his head in the
Yes.
Olympics,
Yeah,
then he
Morris,
came
insane.
back and I mean,
Yeah, it's not a walk in the park for these people. In fact, I have 2 examples of Olympic athletes that are at the games right now that aren't your big, Michael Phelps stories, but they're small ones, but these people and the hurdles they've gone through. So the first one, I've got some pictures of these 2. This is Keith Smart. Keith right here is an Olympic saber. He's from the United States and he fences. Okay, listen to this guy's year. You want to hear it? He was in March, he was in Africa, and he was competing in an event, and he contracted a rare blood disease called ITP. He was in the intensive care unit and was told that he could die within 2 days. 2 days. So he was hospitalized in intensive care for 2 weeks, and right as he was getting better and out of intensive care, found out his mother died from colon cancer. Yes.
When he was getting
2
out?
years before, his father died from a sudden heart attack, and the guy had to take 2 months off to train. 2 months off of training. So he shows up after starting to train again in June to the Olympics now, and he led the men's team to a silver medal.
Nice.
Isn't that cool?
That just gave you the chills.
I know,
I
it's
love
cool. What these guys, the determination, and my last one is this cute little Melanie Roach. She is a
like this
weightlifter, 5 foot, one
Oh, I remember
half
about it.
inch tall. She weighs 119 pounds, and she started her career as a gymnast. She wanted the Olympics so bad. She was like training to be a gymnast, and when she got to the elite status, she took a horrible fall and injured her elbow and was told she could never do gymnastics again or compete gymnastics. So her trainer was telling her during rehab that she should go into weightlifting because she had quite a technique for weightlifting. So she did, and then she made the team in 2000 Olympics, and right before the games, she got a herniated disc in her back, so she couldn't compete. So she was out in 2000, then she gets married, has a couple of kids, and so she's out for the 2004 Olympics. 2005, her middle son is diagnosed with autism. And so she goes back to the gym and decides this is the way that she works out her frustrations, her life. That's where she does her thing. And she keeps training really hard and eventually goes to the Olympics. This is the cool thing. Melanie became the first American woman to clean and jerk twice her body weight.
What?
She's up here lifting 240 pounds, okay? And then in the Olympics this year, last Sunday she competed. She lifted 425.5 pounds. She broke an American record, she broke her own personal record, and she ended up in 6th place ecstatically in the Olympics. Such a cool story. So anyway,
thank you for sharing this.
I
This
just
was
wanted to,
great.
I just thought it's kind of like the lesser behind the scenes stuff. We have a great show today. You guys have kind of talked. Diane Thomas is here with June Liu. We've also got Mary Kay and Gracie Huntsman, our First Lady, and her daughter Gracie, who was adopted from China. So really a fun show today. So
No, I'm very excited. I love inspiring stories.
I
It
don't
just
know
makes
who-
your day start out the right way.
And I don't know who you know that you pull the kind of weight you do to get big names like that, but nicely done.
I'm me.
Nicely done. All right. When we come back, we're going to have Diane Thomas in the kitchen, and she's going to be sharing us her stir-fry recipe from China.
A couple. Good job.